Are you ready to create a life you crave? Let's spin that doom loop of negativity into an upward success cycle and start living lucky.
Good morning.
I'm Jana.
I'm Jason.
And we are living lucky.
You are too.
I learned another sentence, one of those very short 2-word sentences that is so profound that I have to share it with everybody. The sentence is, let them.
That's a big one.
Let
it's
them.
It's a small one, but with big effect.
Let them. And when I heard it, Jason shared it. It was from Mel Robbins' podcast. But when I heard this, it really hit home for me. And here's why. With Thanksgiving coming up, sometimes I have a tendency, I like to manage other people's emotions. I want everybody to have fun. I don't want anybody's feelings to get hurt.
Everyone to get along.
I just want everyone to feel heard and accepted and loved. And so by doing that, I tend to micromanage in a way.
And also absorb.
Oh, yeah. I try to absorb what everyone's feeling. And I do this subconsciously. It's not like I set out to try to absorb Uncle Fred's long wordiness.
Gosh, those blessings are so long. It's like, remember when that food was hot at the beginning of this blessing?
We just want to stop
thank the Democrats, thank the Republicans.
And you know, our January this past year was pretty good, so we just want to stop and thank everybody for that.
Yeah, and go through every single one of the months. Oh my gosh, that wasn't even at the top of my mind, but it's one of those things. What came to the top of my mind was when we're trying to manage other people's emotions.
Yeah,
is a lot of times we are telling ourselves a story about what the other person might be feeling.
And we're also creating expectations of what they should be feeling compared to what we think, right?
Yeah, and we allow it to alter or change or adjust our current state, which might be very elevated, and because we're adapting to that instead of just being ourselves.
Well, and you and I especially have this problem. We adapt. We are like expert adapters to the point where we shapeshift. We do. We adapt so much sometimes that we shapeshift. And I feel like I can fit in any crowd, and I really can fit in. But at the same time, I sometimes feel like I am not always being myself.
Fully self.
Yes. Okay, so back to our topic of let them. The more we let other people be whoever they want to be, show up however they want to be, if they want to have a tantrum,
feel what they want to feel,
if they want to be angry, if they want to get drunk, whatever they want to be or do, if they feel like they need to organize everything and boss people around, we just need to let them.
Yeah, one of the big things that stuck with me from that podcast was that when we try to change someone, there's a pressure there. So it's almost like a conscious or subconscious wanting of someone else to change, and then it creates resistance by pressure. It's like if someone told me to be something they wanted me to be, I would resist that because I'm like, I want to be me.
Can we get specific with examples? Because I feel like when we're just talking in these blanket terms, it doesn't feel like it resonates. For example, if I go to Thanksgiving, I know that my sister is going to be very bossy. I don't like to be bossed around. So what are we saying? Are we saying just let her be bossy?
Let her
to me,
but we don't have to. We don't have to do what she says. So it's like when we go to my house for Thanksgiving, and my mom says, "You need a nap."
Yes,
but I don't feel like I want a nap right now. I want to be around family. I just want to be in the middle. I don't want to go in a room by myself and take a nap. I might want to go to the mall. I might want to go anywhere else. I'm going to forcefully resist going to take a nap. In fact, the fact that she said, "You need a nap," makes me absolutely not want a nap.
Okay, so there's a couple ways to react to that, because it feels like when she says that, because she says it to me. She doesn't say it to other people. She says it to Jana every single time. And it makes me feel like if I really do stand up for myself and say, why would I need a nap? I've got more energy than all of you.
Maybe you need to go take a nap.
Like that feels a little abrasive. Like that, and she would take that abrasive. And it also feels like, sometimes it's just easier to go along and say, okay, I will.
I'd rather not be here.
Go into the room and read my book.
So,
and then Jason comes in and it feels like you're like, okay, well, are you going to join the family? You know what I'm saying?
So I think the thought around that is if she wants us to take a nap, and we just express nap's not right in my agenda for now. Thank you, but I'm going to decline the nap. Like it doesn't have to be that she's wrong, but it's a.
Well, if I turn that around to her, Lynn, why don't you go take a nap?
That's like someone saying, shut up. Why don't you shut up?
So you're at least acknowledging that there is a little bit of.
So then you're trying to change her. If you say, if I say, why don't you shut up? It's, I want you to stop talking. Or if you say, why don't you go take a nap? It's like, I want you to go away, like not be here and go.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like I've experimented with different ways of handling this, and none of them are a good way. And it's the same way on my side of the family. So I'm just going to be real. I have a sister who's extremely bossy, and she wants to tell everyone what to do, where to go, how to be,
when to do it.
And it feels sometimes like I don't want to be bossed around.
Does anybody else feel like this in Thanksgiving?
And the thing is I love my families. Right. I love them.
So I think it's just saying I'm good. Like if someone says, why don't you go take a nap? I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's kind of like saying I'm okay. And it implies, are you okay? Like are you okay with me being in your place? Like it's always a them thing. So
yeah, because I think that's why she does it, is she wants me out of the kitchen. Or she doesn't like me in the conversations. She doesn't like me in the kitchen. So she wants me. Well, I'm just saying, because I have experimented with saying I don't need a nap, or why would you ask that? Or I've tried different ways. I've tried, actually, in the past 10 years, I just usually go to the room and say, okay, I will. Because I don't want to be around you either.
So I think that it's the new way might be to just say, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm enjoying myself.
See, I can't even manage my own emotions. And here we are talking about not managing other people's emotions.
Yeah.
To me, the whole thing is just so overwhelming. It's why I hate Thanksgiving. I have always hated Thanksgiving. The holidays are not my favorite at all. Christmas feels so overwhelming to me, to the point where I have simplified, where we don't do anything really for Christmas. We don't have any traditions, We
decorate.
No, we don't.
Well, we decorate outside.
Outside. But we haven't put up a tree in a while.
We haven't put up a tree in several years. But we're also gone for a month.
Feel like that is detrimental to my spirit.
Well, let's decorate. It's just, if we're leaving in November, to me, putting up a tree for the house that we're not going to be in is, to me, it's a waste of time. But if it's important for you, then I'm down for it. There's one thing that I do love is decorating the tree with you.
Okay, we're getting off topic. The topic today is let people be themselves. And the more you let them be themselves, they hopefully will let you be yourself.
That's big. That's big. And allowing that, and then you get to model what you want, and they can either accept it or not. And if they want to change, they can be more of who they want to be.
I don't feel like I have grasped this lesson. And this is going to be an ongoing evolution of Jana.
I think it's an ongoing evolution for everyone.
It is?
Yeah. There's always going to be this situation where we bring in judgment, we bring in assumptions and stories that we tell ourselves. Because I do it too. I mean, it's a, like, I get offended sometimes. Like, people think that I never get offended, but I do. And I start telling myself the story in my head. Like, why is this person always
no, you get
judging
offended,
me?
and then you handle it by throwing out undercover
jokes
that you think they're funny. But I know you well enough to know, oh, there's truth in that one. Yeah. There's truth. There's so much truth in that.
He's throwing out truth humor disguised as sarcasm.
Yes. It's exactly what you do.
Yeah. So, I mean,
and the people who get it are the people who feel the fucking same way. Excuse my language.
So it's an ongoing thing that we all deal with. We just try to get a little bit better at it each time. And I'm sure there's some people that have mastered it or say they've mastered it. And that's fine. Let them be the masters.
Be them. Let them.
And let me continue my growth journey towards it.
Let them be them. Let me be me.
And let's all live lucky.
Have a happy family. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Keep living lucky.
If the idea of living lucky appeals to you, visit us at startlivinglucky.com.